the questions how work is done, who is doing the work, where work is organized is changing all the time. With it, of course, is the skills questions. The skills half-time at the moment is 2.5 to 5 years. So how can we make sure that companies have the skills they need to grow and to be competitive? We believe employers' organizations have a key role to play there, because we have seen that if employers' organizations are engaged in the governance of skill building systems, these systems are much better to react and to adapt and to make sure they produce the skills which are needed at the labor market. Another issue we will focus on is youth employment. As you know, youth unemployment in nearly all countries are much higher than actually the average employment. And that's a huge problem. It's a huge problem for the individual who cannot realize their dreams, their ambitions, what they want to become. And it's a huge problem for the societies, for the economies, which are losing talent, which are losing the skills for the future. The IEE, together with Deloitte, produced a major flagship report on that, which we launched in July in New York during the high-level political forum on the SDGs, which shows that actually progress to address youth employment is really sluggish. We don't make the progress we need to do in order to sort out this problem. So we really want to focus in the next 2 days on pathways, on possibilities to address these issues and to learn from each other how to go forward on that. Linked to that is, of course, the skills issue, which I've already mentioned, to see how we can ensure that in the Caribbean regions, the systems, the skill system produce the skills which are needed at the labor market here. The third issue we were focusing on is migration. Migration, as you know, is also at the moment a topic which is around the globe top on the agenda. On the one hand, we have the realization that migration is very needed by companies, by business. Business need the skills, the talents which they might not find at the local labor market. In New York, the Global Compact on Migration was agreed last year and in December adopted in Marrakesh, and the IEE had actually a major role in the adoption and the negotiation on this Global Compact on Migration. But on the other side, we also have challenges. Society is questioning the need for migration. There's a lot of xenophobic outbreaks. You have that in Europe, you have that in Africa, and you have it around the globe. So it's really to find ways to ensure that migration governance takes into account the need of labor markets, the need of business, and to make sure that migration becomes a win-win-win situation. A win for the business, a win for the countries and the societies, and a win for the migrants. So we are very grateful to be here. We would like to thank ATIA for hosting us. We would like to thank CEC to join this effort with us and to do this workshop together with us. We really rely on CEC and the expertise on these matters for the region. And we're looking forward to 2 very interesting days. Thank you.